Washington, Sept 13, Reuters. The U.S. Justice Department will take new steps designed to improve the oversight of federal monitors who oversee the implementation of police reforms mandated through civil consent decrees, a senior official said on Monday. The plans for additional guardrails on monitors come as the department's Civil Rights Division pursues high-profile investigations into possible police abuses in cities including Minneapolis, Louisville, and Phoenix. Attorney General Merrick Garland is outlining details of the new rules at an event hosted by the International Association of Chiefs of Police on Monday. The rules will impose annual budget caps on monitors to prevent them from running up taxpayer costs for their services, and monitors will also be required to undergo additional training, according to the senior department official, who spoke on condition of anonymity. The rules also call for monitors to undergo an assessment of their performance after several years to ensure they are effective. If the probes in Minneapolis, Louisville or Phoenix show that those police departments engaged in patterns or practices of discrimination or use of excessive force, the Justice Department could seek to use a civil consent decree to enforce reforms. Monitors are typically hired to oversee consent decrees after negotiations between the parties and approval by a federal court. They are meant to serve as neutral arbiters of compliance with the consent decree's terms. The recommendations to bolster monitor oversight, outlined in a memo by Associate Attorney General Vanita Gupta, were crafted after the department held about 50 sessions with police departments, mayors and others. Many officials told the department that while they felt consent decrees are useful to improving police practices, they were concerned about the sometimes high costs of monitor fees and the lack of oversight to ensure they are being held accountable. President Joe Biden has vowed to address what he has called systemic racism in the United States. The Justice Department on April 21 launched its investigation into policing practices in Minneapolis following a jury's verdict that a white police officer murdered a black man named George Floyd in a 2020 incident that triggered racial justice protests in many U.S. cities. The department 5 days later launched its investigation of the Louisville Police Department, whose officers last year fatally shot a black woman named Breonna Taylor in a botched raid in another incident that prompted protests against police violence. The department last month opened an investigation into whether police in Phoenix unlawfully have used deadly force, retaliated against peaceful protesters and violated the rights of homeless people.